telling you right now, Dubai is not joking. Dubai is not joking. Have you seen the new Dubai law? I mean, for visiting people, have you seen the new law? You need to have $4,000 hotel reservation. You need to have a friend or a family with the person needs to have, maybe he owns an apartment with his name there. Oh boy. You see that song that David is saying, no be by force to go Dubai. Now the song get meaning. Now I know. The video don't prophesy 6 years ago.
It'd be like, if you've been a part of this family for quite some time, you would bear me witness that I've been trying my best to advise people as to how to get into the UAE. Like, Charlie, Dubai is a beautiful place to be. The UAE in general is a very beautiful place to be, and it is actually the norm of the day that when coming into the UAE, you should be a lot into research. Like, do your research, make sure you are into reading, make sure you find someone who can do necessary or thorough research for you before making the move to apply for any visas into the UAE. Like, Charlie, there is a regime of new visas in the country now, and if you intend to travel to the UAE, it is best for you to know the kind of visa that you are going to apply for before making the move to enter into the country. Now, other than that, anything other than going in accordance with the rules and regulations, the laid down rules and regulations would lead you into a system whereby you get into the airport or get into the country and yet you wouldn't be allowed to bypass the immigration. In fact, you would be sent back to your home country. Now, something has happened about 3 days ago. I think it happened on Wednesday. That was I think, was it 29th or something? Something actually happened about 3 days ago around Wednesday. I think it was in Wednesday. And there was this viral video. I know you might have seen it by now. And I guess that is why one of my subscribers actually asked the question in one of the comment sections, like under one of my videos, trying to find out what really happened, that he or she had watched a video about some Nigerians being denied entry into the UAE. Yes. If you are coming into the country without the necessary documents, seriously speaking, you can apply for the visa. The visa will come to your disposal. Like, it will come and then you will get it. But as to the other requirements, if you fail to get any of the requirements that they need to allow you into the country, trust me, you wouldn't be allowed entry into the country. So take keen note of what you are actually doing or what you intend to do. Now, to all my people out there, I wouldn't say to Africans or to Europeans or Americans. Lots of people are actually applying for visas to come into the UAE. But before you do that, try your best to know the kind of visa you are applying for and why you are applying for this visa. Now, I would like us to get into the story and get a vivid understanding as to what really happened. The federal government has clarified why some Nigerians were denied entry into the United Arab Emirates, as seen in a viral video online. In a 42-second clip that went viral online on Wednesday, some Nigerians were seen lamenting that they were stranded in Dubai after airport officials refused them entry into the country despite having valid visas. One thing you also should know is whether you have a valid visa or not, if your visa is valid and you don't meet some of the requirements that is needed for you to get into the country, trust me, you will fly into UAE and you wouldn't be allowed to enter. Charlie, it'd be like these days the place don't turn America or Europe be that. You should consider that as a fact. Coming into the UAE these days isn't a joke, and you shouldn't joke about the kind of requirements or documents that you need to enter into the country. Other than that, you will come and go back like these people, these fellas have actually come here and they are being sent back. In a 42-second video clip that went viral online on Wednesday, some Nigerians were seen lamenting that they were stranded in Dubai after airport officials refused them entry into the country despite having valid visas. But reacting to the development in a statement, Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Francisca Umayuli said issues relating to visas were responsible for the misunderstanding. According to her, the Nigerian mission in Dubai has clarified that most of the supposedly stranded Nigerians were issued family visas. Now, if you haven't watched or if you are new to this channel, make sure you visited my old videos to know the kind of visas that you need to enter into the country. Because if you enter into the country with any other visa, like you just take any visa and then coming to the UAE, trust me, you are going to be in deep shit. Let me put it this way, you are going to be in deep shit. Know the kind of visas you are coming here with. Now, according to her, the Nigerian mission in Dubai has clarified that most of the supposedly stranded Nigerians were issued family visas, only to arrive in Dubai alone without any family members. Consequently, they were denied entry and advised to return to their country and apply for the appropriate visas. You see, so be say we know they won't make you come UAE, or we know they won't make you travel come Dubai. Charlie, opesa oba or shebreno, it's in your own hands. Your destiny is in your own hands. You understand? And if you want to come, just come, but make sure you are coming through the right means. If you allow yourself to be lied to by some 2x4 agents, like some scammers, some hoodlums who call themselves agents, claiming to have jobs here, Charlie, you might come into the country and then get yourself stranded. We are here to tell you the truth. Look, I am not here to kiss ass. You don't pay me a penny, you don't pay me a dime to tell you the truth, to give you this kind of information. You understand? So I wouldn't come and sit here and then lie to you about anything. Lying to you wouldn't solve my problems. Lying to you wouldn't feed me. Lying to you wouldn't pay me. You understand? So I am here to tell you the truth. Trying to enter into the country these days is really tough. It is tough. If you haven't watched yet, do want to watch my previous videos, about 2 or 3 videos. I took my time to explain stuff pertaining visas, the new laws about visas here in the UAE, as starting from this month, September 2022, and then all the requirements needed for you to fly into the country, the kind of visas you would need. Charlie, I have treated all that. Do your best to go back and then watch the videos and get a clearer understanding of what you need before you enter into the country. Other than that, you go come here, then they go send you back home. Like they will send you back to your country of origin. You understand? So know whatever you need to know before coming into the country. It is therefore instructive for prospective visa applicants to indicate clearly their visa preference without any ambiguity, and also respect the immigration laws of other countries so as to avoid unwarranted treatment. A brethren of mine who is also from Nigeria, Temi, actually did a video on this on TikTok and I had to copy. Watch this and you will get a better understanding.
Telling you right now, Dubai is not joking. Dubai is not joking. Have you seen the new Dubai law? I mean, for visiting people, have you seen the new law? You need to have $4,000 hotel reservation. You need to have a friend or a family with the person needs to have, maybe he owns an apartment with his name there. Oh boy. You see that song that David is saying, no be by force to go Dubai. Now the song get meaning. Now I know. The video don't prophesy 6 years ago. Because what is this? Man. At this point, anybody you advise not to come to Dubai and they say you are blocking his or her glory, don't say anything, no. Just let the person come. Let the person come. Do you know the worst? You even apply for the visa will go, everything will go. But it's when you reach airport, and the person gets to airport and calls you, don't follow him and just tell him to go and look for Mr. Kalas, because that is the last bus stop. There's nothing you can do. But Dubai is not joking, man. What is this? Bruv.
Now, however, those persons allowed entry into the country have their family members in the UAE, while those who claimed their family members were on another flight were told to wait at the airport pending their arrival. Charlie, it's not easy. Like play. You've actually bought yourself. You've applied for a visa. You've got the visa. You've bought yourself tickets, return tickets to fly into the country just to be stopped because you applied for the wrong visa, family visa, instead of a tourist or a visit visa or any other visa, and then you're being told to wait for your sponsor to come. Like play, this thing is not a joke. I am begging you, look, nobody is stopping you from traveling. Nobody is stopping you from traveling. Nobody is stopping you from coming into the UAE. But Charlie, know what you are supposed to do. Go through the right procedures, go through the right principles, have the required documents. Okay, the general public is invited to note and be guided that the government of the UAE has introduced a new visa regime, which I've already done a video on. Just check them out and then try your best to know your visas, know the kind of visas that you need. The general public is invited to note and be guided that the government of the UAE has introduced a new visa regime and has stopped issuing tourist visa to persons under the age of 40 years. which means, is it for only Nigerians or to everybody? Now, I am reading from punching.com, which is one of the news portals out there. So I'll say this is alleged, but this is what the news portal is also writing. Except for those applying for family visas. So if you are traveling into the country or you are traveling to the UAE, you would need. I think this law is applicable to, I think, only Nigerians, because I haven't heard of that of other countries or that of my country. It is therefore instructive for prospective visa applicants to indicate clearly their visa preferences without any ambiguity, and also respect the immigration laws of other countries so as to avoid unwarranted treatment. Now, this is the little I have for you. Like, this is what you are supposed to know. Like, I know you've seen the video online, you've seen the viral video online, and then you know what is really happening. You understand? Let me just sip my tea. Like, we go talk yeah. So it is advisable you know what you are really coming in for before you sign up for it. You understand? So don't just apply for a visa because you want to come to Dubai. Just know what you are supposed to do, know the kind of documents that are required before you come here. This is also to recommend my channel to you. Stay tuned, stay glued to this channel, and then you would be updated as to whatever happens or whatever you need to travel to the UAE successfully without being duped, without getting yourself jilted. If you are new here to the channel, do well to subscribe. Hit on the like button if you do like this video, and also subscribe. Like, share my link so that other people get a vibe of whatever we are sharing here. Visit the other videos. You will get loads of information. Everything that you need to travel to the UAE is here on this channel. Do well to subscribe to the channel and be a part of the family. Turn on post notification icon so that whenever I drop a video, you get notified, and then come join me here on the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, the love is deep as always, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support. My name remains Kofi Techi, and I am most honored to have you here with me once again. Until we meet again, just stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. See you on the next one. Yeah, some more.